What's up, guys? I hope you like the song Banana Phone by Rafi. This is my work review for today. I actually have a list of things that I'm going to talk about. First of all you guys who cashier in grocery stores, whether it be Publix, Winn-Dixie, whatever, wherever you guys work at, Walmart, you ever notice that, and this is not supposed to be racist or anything offensive by any means, but the elderly African American ladies, they usually have like broken English because they come from islands or they come from, they're not American, originally from America. They always buy like really funky stuff like tripe and like pig snout and pig feet and oxtail, and they buy these like funky looking like vegetable things all the time, like names, like white names, and boniato root and stuff like that, and it looks funky, and they buy a lot of it, and it comes out to like $3.45, and you think, how the hell could all this stuff come out to only $3.45, but it does. And they always, they always pay you in like change, and it's always exact change. They give you like 70 quarters to pay for their order. It's just crazy. And then today I had well, I didn't have, but I was cashiering on Express, and there was a lot of noise going on, and I would realize that all these ragu pasta sauce jars were falling on a shelf on the end cap, and they weren't hitting the ground, but they were falling on a shelf. And then one after another, they started rolling off the shelf that they had tipped over on and hitting the ground. And I'm like, when's it gonna stop? What's going on? Turns out like an elderly African American man like fainted or had like a little a moment when he didn't feel well. He leaned or he tipped against the nearest thing, and it would be our luck that the nearest thing happened to be buy one get one free ragu pasta sauce, which was a mess to say the least. Let's see. Oh, and rude, inept coworkers. No names will be mentioned for respect and consideration. But I asked one of my coworkers, who actually she works in the back, and I asked what happened. I asked how many jars of sauce fell. I clearly enunciated my question, and she says, "Yeah, he fell." That was her response. Yeah, he fell. No, that's not what I asked, but okay. You can be a bitch, I guess. Oh, and this is the highlight of my day. I'm having a great day at work. I'm doing my thing, cashiering, friendly to every customer like I always am. Anybody who comes in to see me at work always knows that I'm very happy, very nice to everybody. Never rude, never give any arguments. In fact, there was a woman who bought Claritin, and the sale sign for last week was still up, and it was on sale for $18, though it rung up $23.49, and the sale was, even though they didn't take the sign down, and it wasn't. Oh, this is a horrible song. Here you go. Some classical. This is Caprice 24 for violin, transcribed for cello by Yo-Yo Ma. This is written by Paganini originally. And this Claritin rang up the wrong price, even though it rang up the right price, but they forgot to take the sale sticker down. So I gave her $23.49 worth of Claritin for nothing. But it means the company has to absorb that loss because one pharmacist person didn't take down the sign from last week, because today's the new sale day. That's fine, though. She was a very nice woman. She probably would have paid if we would have just corrected the price, to be honest with you. Oh, and this one was the highlight of my day. I was cashiering on Express for the last 2 hours of my shift. I relieved Lily to go to break, and after about an hour and a half, I had a couple, an elderly couple, not real old, but elderly, looked like they had money, come in and bought like 15 items on Express, which is 10 items or less. And I had all the stuff at the front of the register so that I could bag it, because the bag rack is close to me, because on Express you have to bag your own groceries. You don't have a bagger on Express. And the woman stood at the end of the register and with an edge, of rudeness, said, "If you pass that stuff down here, I can bag it for you." And I didn't say anything. I didn't, apologize, or I don't know if I was supposed to apologize. I just handed the stuff down the register to her, just left it there. I organized it for her and everything. And we didn't communicate until the end, when her husband got frustrated with me because when he finished swiping his card and signing, he got like all upset that the machine said please swipe card, which is obviously for the next customer who's gonna be purchasing his stuff, seeing that the guy already got his receipt. He's like, it says please swipe card. I'm like, oh, you're all set, sir. You have, you know, here's your receipt. You signed. Everything's good. And his wife looks at me and she says, having a bad day? And I was so put on the spot. I didn't know what to say. I smiled and I said, I don't think so. I'm fine. And she walked away. I hope that wasn't rude, but I didn't know what else to say. But I was very nice to those people, and you know, even the customer who was after them, I know her actually, Lindsay Thomas. What's up? That was you. I'll tag you so you know to watch this video, even though you won't care. And the woman behind Lindsay said, I think they're the ones having a bad day, and I'm like, I guess so, because I'm fine. Like, yeah, maybe I don't smile the entire time I'm up here, but I'm fine. I've been treating everybody with respect, always very nice to customers, like I am, you know. But I was so taken aback that she, like, no, I'm not having a bad day. Thank you very much. And not to mention, why is it any of your concern if I am? I'm still being nice to you, so there's no reason for you to ask me that stupid ass question. Oh, and bread bags. I don't even know why we have bread bags. They're pointless. You ever go to Publix and you get a loaf of bread from the bakery and the cashier says in some funny accent, oh, would you like a bread bag with that? And you're like, what? What's a bread bag? Just take it. It make the bread not go so stiff, you know? No, we don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a bag that you happen to put the bread in, just like the bag it's already in. And guess what? The bread is just as stale the next morning if you leave it sitting out on the counter, whether it's in the bread bag or it's not in the bread bag. So I don't know why we have them. They're pointless. And cherries. They're $3.99 a pound, right? And people buy bags of cherries that you could throw at somebody and kill them and knock them unconscious at least. I mean, these things are heavy, heavy-ass bags of cherries. And they're $3.99 a pound. Let's put one and one together and get two. If you buy a heavy bag of cherries at $3.99 a pound, yeah, the bag of cherries is going to come out to $10. What did you think? It was half a pound? No, I mean, these things are substantial. Like, I pick them up and I'm like, wow, that's heavy. Well, they have to pick them up too, and they have to realize that, yeah, the cherry's going to ring up $9.23 if you buy 2.5 pounds of cherries. Yeah, or 3 pounds of cherries. That's how much they're going to ring up. So, anyway, that's just my work rant for the day. This video is dedicated to Rob Ramis. I'll tag you so you know what's up. This is a second dedication to Lindsay Thomas, like I said earlier. Thank you for patronizing Publix, Lindsay. You and your family are awesome. Thank you. Keep me employed for college. And, yeah, that's about it. I forgot to punch out today because I was so excited to come home and make you guys this video. I'm not going to lie. I forgot to punch out. Of course, I called my manager and let him know, so he's going to edit me, and that's all taken care of. Okay, well, you guys have a nice day. I certainly will.